Hello friends, in the next video lecture of Fundamental of Computers, I am going to explain the topic that is called application software, in which I am going to explain its features and the importance of that. So how the different kind of application software is categorized, so we are going to be see it. So friends, at the last you have to be see the video so you can understand very well what is application software. Now we are going to see that what is exactly known as application software. So various definitions, introductions is there here. So application software is capable of dealing with the user input and helps the user to complete the task. So basically we can say that the application software is totally a user oriented software. So it takes the input from the user and process on that data, means whatever the input is given by the user, that will be processed and give the data according to the user. So user specific data is going to be manipulated by this application software. So it is also called an end user program or only an app. End user means user oriented, means it is specifically for user, one and only user for purpose. So it reside above the system software. How you can say that? When a user going to be interact with the hardware, suppose he is going to be print text by using a printer. So printer is a hardware, so system software is going to be operate that hardware. So a user is interact the system software and system software interact with the hardware. So that's why we can say that the above the system software user means application software is situated. The end user uses application software for a specific purpose, and it program for a simple as well as complex tasks. It can perform complex tasks, for example income tax calculation. For the purpose a application have been developed. So this is a complex process is their income tax calculation. So this type of complex task is going to be performed by some software that is known as a complex task based application. And some kind of application, suppose you are going to be write some text and save it just like a notepad. It is a simple type of application software. It either be installed or it can be an access online. So it can be installed in your machine and you can access that particular software, or you can directly access through the via the online. For example, suppose you are going to be installed, means MS Word is an example to install and use it. You can say that online access means that YouTube you are going to be accessed, that is called online purpose. Somehow the income tax filling, ITR return, income tax return filling is only a online purpose based software is there, client server based software. So that is known as an access online. So it can be a single program or it can be a group of small programs. So single program means I have told you that Notepad is a single program. It is a standalone, single program is there. But some type of software is contain a collection of other specific program. That is, for example, is known as an MS Office. MS Office contains multiple number of program. For example, MS Word, MS Excel, MS Access, MS PowerPoint. So these are the four basic softwares, means application specific softwares is integrated in a MS Office. So MS Office is a package. So it contains multiple number of programs. So that's why it's a group of small programs. Example, MS Word software. So what is application software? We have seen that in an application software. So these are the specific reasons is there to for a application software. After the introduction of the application software, we are now going to see that how the application software is going to be categorized. So there are the basic 6 categories are there according to the whole purpose. Word processing software, first is word processing. In this type of software, word are going to be processed and manipulate and arrange to create a paragraph, to create an article, to create a research paper, to create a book. So word processing, whatever the word manipulation is there, all are going to be happen in this particular software. So spreadsheet software is basically used for sheet based, means tabular format based software is there. All the information is present in a tabular form. So some kind of operation, special type of operation there, means that calculation purpose based software or calculation operations also going to be performed in a spreadsheet type of software. Presentation software is basically used for presenting purpose, means how the visual information going to be present to the other purpose, that is called presentation software. So basically used for many purposes, just for like online presentation, online classes. This presentation software is basically used. And database software is basically used for store the user data, manipulate the user data, and retrieve the user data after a long time or for the future purpose. So how the data is going to be stored in a storage media, so you need a database type of software. Multimedia software is basically used for multiple type of media, for example text, audio, video and images, how they are integrated, how they are manipulated, and how they are create a specific type of software. Suppose if I going to be create an icons, if I going to be create a banner, so this multimedia software is basically used for that purpose. And other purposes are there. Suppose if you are going to be use and video lectures, then this multimedia software is used. So I am going to use that multimedia software to create this particular video lecture. So my multimedia software is an open source OBS system. OBS software is there. So this OBS software is in multimedia software. It include audio, video and text also. So simulation software is basically used for training purpose. Without going to operate on a physical devices, you are going to operate on a virtual devices, which is just like a similar type of physical devices. So before going to access the actual devices, you are going to be work on and train on an simulation software, and then less number of error and less number of accident can be possible after this simulation software. So these are the various types of application software there. You can see that. Now we are going to see the first category of software, that is known as a word processing software. Word processing software is used to manipulate, format the text, letter, faxes and documents. So it is specifically used for a collection of words, to create paragraphs, to create articles, to create books. So these are known the main purpose of this software. So processing software is used. What processing software means? Processing software is used to format and beautify the text. You can see that blue color is used, so that is going to be beautify the text. So the main purpose of this word processing is format the text and beautify the text. It provides a list of features like thresher. In the important features is there, the option provides synonyms, antonyms and related words for chosen words and phrase. So many number of features are there, in which the most important feature, one of the interesting feature is called thresher. Thresher means the collection of words are there. Whenever you are going to be type some word, that is going to be say you that this is not a suitable word, so you can select a synonym or antonym of that word by using this thresher options. So find next interesting features are called find and replace. You can find the word in the available or among the thousands of words, or you can change or replace the word by using finding and replace options. Font option provide font colors. You can see that blue color is mentioned here. Font style, you can see that font style is there. You can change the font style as a bold or italic. Font effect, you can say that underline you are going to be use. Font size, you can increase or decrease the size to modify the text, whatever, to attract the user. Word art is basically used for title making or some kind of animation you can going to be provide by using this word art. Grammar spelling check is the most important features there. If you are going to be type some mistakes or error in your type, so it can provide you some suggestion that you are what is going to be wrong, so you can correct it. So how it can be possible? That is possible through this grammar and spelling. Grammar check is also there. It suggests you that how your statement is correct or not. It's some kind of grammatical mistakes is there, it will help you. And as well as spell check is there, it will help you. So some examples are Microsoft Word, Lotus Word Pro, WordPad and Corel Word Perfect. These are the different operations or the description of word processing software. Now, the second category of software is known as spreadsheet software. Spreadsheet means collection of sheets are integrated and manipulated by using the software. So spreadsheet software is used to perform manipulation of collections of multiple number of sheets as well as calculation purpose. Its spreadsheet software data is stored in an intersection rows and rows. So we have said that it's a manipulation in the form of sheets. So means sheets means sheet is actually made up with a rows and columns. So the rows and column intersection is known as a cell. You can see that this is cell. So the intersection of rows and column is known as a cell. And so sheets are made up within rows and column collections, and this column collection is actually known as a cell, and cell having the actual information means tabular information is given by this spreadsheet software, and the row and column have their own label. Column is labeled by ABCD, means alphabetically ABCD, capital letter ABCD up to Z, and after that AAAB is going to be repeated here, and the row is labeled by 1 2 3 4. While entering data into the cell, you can see you can also define the data value. Text data means whatever the data provided in a cell, that can be format according to that. They can be treated as a text, they can be treated as a date, they can be treated as a time, or it can be treated as a number. Suppose I type 1 2 3 4, so it will be treated as a text or it will be treated as a number. You have to be mentioned that, so that is going to be used here. If you treat it as a text, so that is not included in a calculation purpose. If you provide as a number, so that will be included in a calculation purpose. So it provides many formulas, functions perform like an arithmetic operations are there, logical operations and an OR operations, means the different condition you can provide it. Different kind of text operations are also provided. So these are the basic main important features of spreadsheet. It provides charts, graphs to display. Most important part is that whatever the information given in a rows and columns, means that will be represented by a chart or it can be represented by a graph. So for example, bar chart, pie graph, these are the different type of options are available in a visual, how to display the values in a visual or graphical form. So Microsoft Excel, Lotus 1 2 3 for Windows are the best example of spreadsheets. So you have seen that different type of various operation can be performed, which is totally different from the word processing software. Now come to the one third category of software is called presentation software. Presentation software is basically used for how interactively or attractively present your data in the form of text, in the form of videos, in the form of image, to present your own thinking to the others. So this is basically used for presentation software. The presentation program is a program to show the information in the form of slides. Basically used for these whatever I have said that in these types of media is going to be apply on a slide. So in the slides, different slides are there, they have their own information. So we can add text, graphic, video, images to slides to make them more informative or attractive. The software has three components. So basically the presentation software main three components are there. One is called text editor to manipulate the text, inputting the text, formatting the text, inserting graphics, text, audio. This is the second type of operation, means various type of media you can include it by using this component. And slideshow is the third basic operation to display the information, whatever the information provided in a slide in the form of text, graphics, video, images, that will be shown by using that slideshow component. So presentation software helps the presenter to present their ideas, means I have already told that present their own ideas in the form of visual information with respect to some including text also, but the visual information is more included in the presentation software. So some examples are there, Microsoft PowerPoint and Apple Keynote. So in that particular third category, you have seen that whatever the operation will be performed in presentation software, which is not included in word processing software as well as in spreadsheet software. And my important tips is there, whenever you are going to prepare a presentation, you always be try to make the information in the form of images and graphs and video instead of more number of text. So this is the main criteria, or you can say the main part of this presentation software: less number of text, maximum number of visual information. Now come to the fourth category of data application software is known as a database type of application software. So database, I have already told you that, and again I am repeating that database is the collection of data related to any application. Means suppose an application is going to be take from input from users and manipulate that on that particular data and store that data for the future purpose. So you need some kind of database. For example, suppose a student information system for an college, a student is coming, and you just take their data and store that data. So how to store that data and where you are going to be store that data? You need some kind of database software. So that purpose is database application software is needed. Today's environment, every application has some database where data regarding users stored. For this purpose, data regarding users means here I am going to be explain that students data. So for this purpose we used database software. So you have stored that user data, and now come to the point, after some time user come and say that my phone number is going to be changed, so please change my phone number. Then how it can be possible? So when we operate the application data, it is accessed from the database, again access that particular student data and manipulate that data with particular specifically the phone numbers, and it get back the stored in the database. So you can change the database in a future purpose. In future you can retrieve the data, manipulate the data, again store the data. So database management system. So for that purpose, database management system software is used. You can say that it's one kind of tools are there. These are software, or you can say that it's a tool, software tools used for storing, modifying, extracting and searching. Searching is the most important part of database. Means thousands of data, lakhs of data, how to get your data from the deep. So searching is important. So searching is the most important features of database, including this storing, modifying and extracting for information within database. So some of the examples are MySQL data, MS Access, Microsoft SQL Server and Oracle. These are the well-known application database software basically used for store the user data. So you can see that in this particular category of software, whatever the application or features, or whatever the features is given in this particular type of application, which is not provide the previous one. So this is a unique type of software category. Now come to the fifth category, that is known as a multimedia software. So multimedia means multiple type of media is going to be used to integrate in a single applications, that is known as a multimedia. So multimedia is a combination of text, graph, audio and multimedia software used in editing of video, audio and text. Suppose the best example of multimedia is my video lecture is going to be recorded here. So I am using OBS software, so which is a multimedia software which include text, that is you are going to see that which include graph also. I am not mentioning in that, but you can put a graph. I am going to record with a mic by using a audio. So these are known as in multimedia. So this is the best example. Multimedia software used in the growth of business, education, information, remote systems and entertainment. So you will know that I am not going to be explained that business purpose. You can see in the TV various kinds of advertisement as there for the growth of business. So education purpose. So multimedia software is basically used to create that kind of advertisement. So entertainment purpose, we can see that this area, entertainment purpose, this area deal with the general public, and media and telecommunication is basically used. With the growth of entertainment mode, many application is available for mobile phone as well as the systems. So like music, video entertainment app, navigation app, social networking application, new and weather application, educational apps, and ebook reader apps for preparing of any types of exams. So for example, ebooks apps I am going to explain, and Kindle of Amazon, which provide an attractive hardware, means it's an Kindle is a device which provide actually used for reading the ebook. So attractively you can reading the ebook. So entertainment purpose you can consider it as a multimedia software. So whatever the operation is given here which are not provided in the other category. So multimedia software application have their own kind of features. Now the last category of application software is known as a simulation. Simulation is a software which provide the actual environment in the virtual form. So simulation is an imitation of the real world and the environment. Imitation means it's a false real world and real environment, but in a false manner. So the simulation creates a physical environment of the real world to represent the similar behavior, function, and key nature of the selected topics. Simulation is a technology for education, engineering, testing, training, video games, and for scientific modeling for a natural system to gain insight their into their functioning. So whatever is going to be happen in the real operation, you can perform in the virtual form, you can simulate that, and whatever the real result is going to be happen, so that can be related to the actual physical result. So some kind of helping can be possible by using this simulation. The simulation used in the area of real world where the real system cannot be accessible or may be a dangerous or unexpected. So to reduce the dangers or reduce the maximum error, you can operate on a simulation way. So and apply on the real world. So area of technology, flight, economy, automobiles, robotics, digital life cycles, space shuttle navigation, weather are the nowadays basically used for this simulation software to apply everything and then convert it into a physical way. So means robots is also be going to be perform in a simulation way and then apply on the physical robot is going to be created. So these are the features of simulation software. It is the last category of simulation software, so you can understand very well that then how the simulation software is basically used for applications. So friends, if you understand whole concept of this application software, so like this software like this video and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. So once again thank you.